I'm going to talk to you today about survivors and targets of abuse and what they have in common. And I'm only going to give you just a few features because our class on targets of abuse is this coming Friday night. That's the SNAP class, Targets of Abuse. And if you need help signing up for that because some people have found it to be a little complicated, please just text the number in the description of this video and our assistant will help you get signed up for the class. Now, some of you might have some misunderstandings or faulty beliefs about survivors of abuse or targets of abuse. Many people believe that people are targeted because of their weaknesses, because they're gullible, because they are naturally codependent, that, there are people who are codependent that actually seek abusive people is something that some people believe. And definitely survivors and targets themselves feel a lot of shame and feel confused and shattered by their experiences. And so they will also assume that the reason that they were targeted or involved was because of something negative about themselves. Well, I've got news for you. That's not true at all. In fact, it's the opposite. Abusers know what they're about to inflict, and they know what they require. And they're going to need someone who's going to last for a long time, be resilient, and endure the abuse that's about to come. They also know that they need a cover. They need someone who makes them look good, someone who makes them look smart, someone who makes them look like a good parent, someone who makes them look like they have empathy. So they will, wear someone on their arm as an accessory, as a way of giving, the world their stamp of approval. See, this is my partner, so therefore I must be a certain type of person. So they're going to pick people that actually dress them up, cover their weaknesses, cover their issues, and make them look good. And like I said, they're going to need someone who knows how to endure. And how would someone know how to endure abuse? Probably because they've been abused before. A lot of targets have experienced abuse or dysfunctional family lives in childhood. They've been in other abusive relationships. And when you're raised in a dysfunctional or abusive household, you learn those patterns and you learn how to survive in dysfunction. And you also have parents that you model after. So if you have parents that have an abusive or toxic relationship, you grow up thinking that that's normal. So here you are, a highly empathic person, but you've also been taught how to exist in intolerable and toxic relationships and familial systems. And so you've got the wrong toolbox. If you scroll to the very beginning of my videos on my Facebook page, you'll see the new toolbox that you'll need for navigating Survivor's new toolbox, because the old toolbox isn't going to work for us anymore. But we were given those tools by how we were raised and what we modeled. Not true for everyone. Some people don't have that kind of a history, but they will have other common features besides that. For example, we like to look and see the best in others. We like to bring out the best in others. We will, overlook many red flags and potential big issues because we've seen a glimpse of something. And because we can't imagine that someone would be able to feign those things, we assume that the person just, isn't who they want to be, and that we can help them and heal them and fix them to become that person. But the truth is that the glimpse that we saw is just something that's used to keep us stuck and to draw us in. And you'll notice after a while they do know how to turn that on and off. So targets have been abused before, and we like to see the best in others. We also have a history of knowing how to exist and navigate abusive and toxic people. Some of us are really good at fawning. Some of us are really good at being people pleasers. We know how to tiptoe. We know how to not say what our needs are. We know how to not criticize. We know how to have very low expectations for relationships and friendships And really for ourselves and life goals in general, we kind of aim low sometimes because we have faulty beliefs about why things are the way that they are in our life. We also have a common feature of complex PTSD. And again, this isn't true for everyone, but a lot have multiple traumatic events throughout the course of their life. And so now they're left with the remnants of that trauma and are trying to address those issues and solve them or maintain their progress or learn how to live with them, and also figure out how to keep those things from hurting future healthy relationships. So complex PTSD is something that we see among survivors. And again, usually it's because there's like a history and a pattern that you find. Now, I'm not going to tell you any more about it because we got a class coming up Friday. If you want to attend the class, the event is on my Facebook page, and so you can click on it and find more information. You can pay through Facebook, and then I will be sending you a link. It's coming from Secure Video, which is powered by Zoom, and I will send you a link to your email. You can pay what you can afford. You don't have to pay the full $25 if you can't afford it. But if you find it to be confusing or difficult, please just text 513-655-6911, and my assistant will help you get signed up for the class. The following Friday, we have Survivors in Recovery. This is the most important class. This is going to teach you how to heal, how to live free from abuse and toxic relationships, and almost most importantly, is how to identify healthy people and healthy relationships. Okay, I hope you guys have a really good day. Looking forward to seeing you in the classes. And, reach out. If you have ideas for future videos, if you have questions that you'd like for me to answer, just shoot me a message on Facebook and I will do a video that will answer your question. All right, have a good day. Bye.